Once again, you're welcome, our dear viewers from online and wherever you are. Thank you for following us. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, and follow us for more and more. I want to welcome you to this fourth element of construct, that is geometry and measures. So we are given a task here that says, your sister has started a new role in packaging design, and her boss has given her a new gift wrapping design that must be 24 meters high to assemble as a sample to a client meeting tomorrow. She is running into trouble and she needs to get it finished overnight. There's a diagram here. She is also supposed to determine the material that will be needed to make each of her company plan well. Your sister also tells you she will be getting a salary of Uganda shillings 1 million per month, which includes a transport allowance of Uganda shillings 200,000, and a lunch allowance of 6,000 per day, only for 5 days. She works. She wants to open up an insurance policy for child that will need her to pay a premium of Uganda shillings 250,000 per month, and also remain with 400,000 for upkeep for the month, but also has to pay a tax using the tax rates below. We have taxable income, then tax rates from 0 to 35,000, that is 0%. 235,000 to 335,000, that is 10%. 335,000 to 410,000, that is 20%. 410,000 to 1,500,000, that is 30%. She is uncertain if she will have sufficient funds left to cover the insurance premium. Task A: show her what the pact will look like after it has been assembled. Roman 2: use your mathematics to help your sister determine the material required to make one pack. B: will your sister be able to pay her child's premium? Okay, our dear listeners, that is the item, and because it is a huge one, and therefore we shall look at part A today, then we shall look at part B tomorrow. So, in summary, the item says your sister has started a new role in packaging design, and her boss has given her a new gift wrapping design that must be 24 centimeters high to assemble as a sample to client meeting tomorrow. She's running into trouble. She needs it to get finished overnight. So we have been given a net of a certain solid. And we know very well that any solid figure to be formed starts from a net. A net is that figure that can be folded to form a solid figure. So according to our observation here, this is a net of a pyramid. So we shall first draw our solid figure, the pyramid. Can call this A, B, C, D, O as our center. So they have told us that the design must be 24 meters high. In other words, the height, we shall have the vertical height can call this V, A, B, C, D. So this is our height. Our height here, vertical height, is 24 centimeters. And then the base is a square base of side 20 centimeters. 20 centimeters. Yes. So a pyramid can either have a square base or a rectangular base. So in this case, they are saying, or item part 1 says, show how what the part will look like after it has been assembled. So our part A, this is our part A. Our surface area, we shall need to get the area of all surfaces, but we cannot get the area of the slant surface when we don't know that height. But that height is as well as this interior triangle. So we pull it out and we can draw it here. This is V, O, this is X. Then OX is 10 centimeters because it is a half of 20. Okay. Then this height is 24 centimeters. So now we need to get Vx. So how do we get Vx? By Pythagoras theorem, Vx squared is equal to 24 squared plus 10 squared. 24 squared will give us 576 plus 100, giving us 600. This gives us 676. Okay, so we get the square root of that, Vx squared. So this gives us 26 centimeter. So our Vx is 26 centimeters. So having got our height, which is slanting, we can now draw our slant height, slant surface. So this is V, this is B, this is C, this is X. So our slant height is now 26 centimeters, whereas our BC is 20 centimeters. So now this is what we call the slant surface. Slant surface. So, and remember, we have 4 slant surfaces. 1, 2, 3, 4. And since the base is a square base, they are all of the same area. So let's find out the area of this triangle is given by a half base height. This is a half. What is the base? 20. What is the height? 26. So this will give us something to do with 1, okay, this is 260. Okay, so since we need area of all this, area of one surface. So this is area of one surface. When we get the area of one surface, we shall multiply this by giving us 260 centimeters squared. So total surface area is equal to area of the 4 slant surfaces the 4 triangular slant surfaces plus the base area. So now, area of the 4 slant surfaces, that will be 260 times 4 plus area of the base, which is side squared. Since the base is a square base, we shall have to multiply. So this 260 times 4, we shall have 1040 centimeters squared plus s squared, or the side squared, is 20 squared. So 20 squared will give us 1040 plus 400. So this will give us a total surface area of 1440 centimeters squared. So, our dear viewers, this is now the area, the total area of the material we require to make the wrapping paper. So, or the wrapping gift paper. Therefore, we go back to our task. The task says, use your mathematics to help your sister determine the material required to make one pack. So it said, therefore, one pack will require 1440 centimeters squared wrapping paper. Wrapping material. Okay. So that is our scenario, part A. I want to thank you so much, our dear viewers. Subscribe, turn on the bell, and please follow us for more and more in package. Tomorrow, we shall proceed with part B. God bless you so much. Shalom.